Hello, this is Survival-gyver, and today we're looking at a generic Cob ZOB small flashlight. This is how it's listed on Amazon. This actually came as a free item with something else I had gotten. But, yeah, these apparently are pretty popular for some reason. Let me give you a little bit of a rundown on this. So this is supposed to be about 800 lumens. And it is bright, but I wouldn't call it 800 lumens. It's probably closer to 400. So I'm not sure how they figure out the rating. They consider this a rechargeable mini keychain flashlight with 4 modes. Has a little carabiner on top, which is not great. I don't know if you can hear how janky that is. The spring on the inside is pretty rough. So it just seems to be like aluminum, maybe cheap steel. I'm not sure what the material is. I haven't checked it with a magnet, which I can do right now anyway. Let's take a look. Okay. Top of the carabiner is mildly magnetic. Body of it is not. Tells me it's probably aluminum. So obviously the big Cob Light in the front. It has an integrated bottle opener, because what would be an EDC flashlight without a bottle opener, right? It has a screw on the bottom for a camera mount. It's a 1/4 inch, whatever the regular ones you find on a camera or a tripod. So that's a little odd, but I guess it gives you more mounting options. On this side you have a charging port, Type C, a little light that tells you when it's charging and when it's done. So in that case it's not horrible. The rest of this is plastic. That's the on and off button. There's a magnet on the back, which is nice because not all flashlights have magnets on the back. And that's a nice touch, except in use you have this thing on the back here like a little tripod where you can adjust, put it on something like that. However, most of the time it sits on some weird angle, and that's because, no, it's not a good tripod, but because it's resting on the edge of the little plastic screw port they have down there. So it's almost always falling over, which if you're OCD might be annoying. So for me it is annoying. But there's that, and all this is a little plastic leg to it. Let me show you how strong this magnet is. I'm going to take a little Altoids tin. So, yeah, the magnet's pretty weak in this case, and the reason for that is this little plastic leg in the back blocks what it can do. So if I rip it all the way up, and I probably just broke that, but that's fine because it's garbage to me anyway. So if you take the leg out of the way, it sticks. It's still not strong, but it's better than it was. It still sticks on there. So if you want to use the magnet often, remove this piece. Alright, so let me go through the modes. I remember how to do this because the instructions I got were pretty janky. So we got that mode, a lower one, flash, and you got to press for a bright. So this is supposed to be 800 lumens. It's not a spot, it's a flood. Let me turn my top light off. You can see how dark that is there. Hold it for turbo mode, and that's supposed to be about 800 lumens. This is supposed to be 60% mode. So if you want to do the math, 30% mode, and then strobe. Now obviously I could keep strobe on there for too long because somebody's going to get mad at me. So if you were looking for a cheap build quality kind of cheap but rechargeable light, I suppose it's not horrible. It needs a little bit of modification. I'm sure that if you try to tighten a screw for a tripod or something in here, it's plastic, it's just going to break. These are no name brand. They have no discernible markings on them about who makes it, where it's made. Well, I guarantee I know where it's made, but not saying China otherwise. This is just a generic carabiner light thing. There will be a link in the description for Amazon if you want to take a look. And there's dozens, if not hundreds, of same no-name brand carabiner lights just like this, ranging from, you know, super cheap to really expensive for like 100 packs. So yeah, I guess it is what it is on that end. I'm sure it costs the manufacturer about $5 to make one of these, if not less. Well, maybe $5 in labor and 8 cents otherwise, but that's what it is. So not horribly disappointed in it, but not great with it either way. Does it say anything on that? Yeah, Y33-30. I don't know what that stands for. This is the first time I've seen that, but I guess because I'm zoomed in on the camera here. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Any questions or comments, leave them below. I'm going to put this on the probably disappointed tool list just because it's really, really cheap. This carabiner is awful. One, it's not going to hold anything. You also have that much opening to get something in there. So anything wider than like half that, you're going to struggle getting that in and out of. And it's crunchy. It's hard to open. You can hear it binding on the inside. It's awful. So there's that. And that's it, I guess. So thank you for watching. Questions or comments, leave them below. If you like this video for some odd reason, press like. And of course subscribe so you'll see all the good and the bad and the ugly products that I find. Thank you for watching. Have a glorious day.